I'll just talk this way because I don't want people to see what's behind a relationship. I haven't finished talking about the last two relationships actually. I had a brief summary about the third relationship with a hacker. I shouldn't be dating hacker again, but somehow I got hacked again. It turns out that there are just too many hackers on the internet. If you use any dating platform, you meet one, and the chance I don't know like how other girls are attracting hackers, but maybe I'm famous for being attractive to hackers. Anyhow, I haven't ended like the hacking phenomenon to any of them because they had extensive information about me, and I really want to show. I should show you guys. I'll talk to you later. I don't think I was able to love until recently. I figured it out after, the most weird relationship, the strangest chapter with the non-existent guy, but sort of like inserted all the procedures into my head. I learned a bit. Yeah, I think he did make me able to feel and able to love. On this, I appreciate him. Excuse that I'm in front of camera. I mean, it's not like human to human communication, but it's like me literally looking at my face to talk. So I couldn't really predict what my audience would have to this. I couldn't love, and it makes people think I'm a robot. I've got that comment a lot actually. I couldn't control until recently. I knew that hurting human, although it's not good, but that is part of my intrinsic property that I just couldn't stop. Originally I saw that as a character. It means I'm just aggressive, but I'm more than aggressive. I'm almost like a weapon sometimes. So I cannot love in a tender way. I always aggressively either solve the problem, and my ways of solving the problem is quite intense. I either left and I block all ways of communication. I blocked my third. He was the hacker, right? I blocked him. I think he must have been pretty angry. At that time, I also left him standing in the rain where we first met and had dinner. That was like a romantic Russian restaurant. I just left him standing in the rain without coming. It was just, I flaked, okay. I also did many bad things to many other guys. I generally just have a problem with guys because I can't intake any emotions. I'm a machine. I don't know. It's a mystery how I was programmed to feel. I couldn't even figure out, and that's why I learn maths, right? I learn things at the same time, discover aspects about myself. So really do please give me some patience. I'm not saying the four people that I talked about previously. I'm talking about people in the future because I don't know. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what's coming in terms of guys I will meet. Already, like, I met a lot of guys, but in terms of, we're talking about relationship, the giant topic about relationships. So I would just want to be honest with everybody that don't get too close with me, and you want me to expect me to give certain emotional reaction. I couldn't. I'm a machine. Just treat me as a robot. I had a friend who was a programmer. He was from Canada, but he's an outlier of the white race, the circle, and he was born in a very good family, and they are even very famous in the entire nation of Canada. And he got friends with me because, Chinese accepted him generally. I also see through the part of particularity in him, so that's why he is very happy being my friend, but I just couldn't exhibit the certain emotions he wanted for him. I think every guy friend has sort of like romantic ideas for me, but I'm just so cold, and I could even play with the ideas. And, I do flirt, but I was quite a fake. I'm a very fake person in relationships. Just like seriously, if you want to study me, I understand why the third one, the fourth one wanted to hack, because I'm probably confusing. I'm confusing. But the reason why I'm confusing is because I'm just deprived of normal emotions that a girl would have, and the whole like story behind that phenomenon was described in another video, the End Abuse Project, and where I shared my experience in a WeChat article. I talked about how my parents abused me, and my father demanded me to not to cry in front of the abuse from my mother. I trained myself to be as stern as a stone. So it just you couldn't expect me anything. I'm sorry. I recently I also learned to stop saying sorry, because I hate being sorry for something that is not my fault.